Welcome to qnawire.
Problem 29. They were asking us about the effect of the supply and demand curve of oil workers in Texas. A. The price of coal rises. So since coal and workers are both the input for the company, an increase in one will cause a decrease in the other since they both contribute to the cost of production. So in order to maximize the revenue, they would now have to able to cut down some of the labors. This will cause an inward shift of demand from D1 to D2. So supply stay the same, QP. This will subsequently cause a decrease in price from P1 to P2 as well as the Q1 to Q2. In reality, people will exit the company and find a new job for a higher salary. B. New oil drilling equipment that is cheap and requires few workers to work on. So, improvement for factors of production causes an increase in the company efficiency. So, they're now more efficient with the production, which means that they're able to produce the same quantity of output for a lower price. So, they would no longer needing as much demand of workers as they would before because they're now being replaced with machine. So the demand will have an inward shift from D1 to D2. The supply will stay the same, price, quantity. Similar to A, this will cause a decrease in price as well as a decrease in quantity. Moving on to C. Several major companies that do not mine coal open factories in Texas. So, as you guys may have guessed, the oil industry could be very laborious and harmful. Therefore, with more opportunities open to the workers, they now have more options to choose. And they could be very attracted to a higher salary or a safer condition of working environment. So they will less likely to work in a oil factories. This will cause the supply to shift inward as shown right here from S1 to S2. The demand will stay the same. No, if the price will of course increase since it will cost more for the employees to hire the workers to outweigh the other opportunities available and attract them toward their own company. D. Last question. Safer jobs for workers. Safer jobs. With safer job for oil drilling. So workers. With new regulation, there could be a driving force for workers to be attracted to the oil production. With more workers willingly to work for the company, opposite to D to C, this will cause an outward shift of supply from S1 to S2 because they are attracted to the better, safer condition available, and therefore this will cause an increase in quantity as well as a decrease in price since they don't have to pay as much salary to attract them as they would in question C.